So ano nangyayari sa NPO? Can we ask the COMELEC please? Mukhang may himala at halos tapos na raw lahat ng balota pero walang nakakakita dahil walang pinapapasok. Tama ba yun? So ano nangyayari sa NPO? Can we ask the COMELEC please? Mukhang may himala at halos tapos na raw lahat ng balota pero walang nakakakita dahil walang pinapapasok. Tama ba yun?
Madam Chair.
Yes, please. Who's that? It's Director Helen.
Flores po, opo. Madam Chair, the percentage of printed ballots as of now is 66.4. It's not true that 64.44 million ballots as indicated in the chat.
Regardless, the majority of the ballots, Director Helen, with all due respect, have already been printed without any knowledge or witnesses from the political parties, the NGOs, and the general public. Bawal yun.
Madam Chair,
Yes, please.
may I please also cite that out of the 66.4% printed ballots, because there is another process which is called verification. Verification is still also ongoing, Madam Chair, at 47% right now. And ballots exited is at 42%, Madam Chair. So there is still a big percentage that has yet
Yes,
to
but
be
Director,
verified.
32% have exited. What does it mean? Na-deliver na yan?
They have already been turned over to the Packing and Shipping Committee, Your Honor.
All of this in deep, dark secrecy? Ganun ba yun?
Madam Chair, sorry about that, but there were plans to, in fact, when Chairman Abbas was the chairperson of the printing committee,
There's no need
there
to
were
say
plans
sorry to
live
me.
stream.
It's the law we're violating here.
Sorry po, there is actually a plan to live stream the process, Madam Chair. It is in the works. However,
Yeah, if it's in the works, you know, you just set it up really quickly. But 64%, 66.4%, natapos ninyo, hindi ninyo pwedeng tutukan ng cellphone tsaka computer. Ang bira naman yata yan.
Madam Chair, please, I will relay everything to our chairperson, Madam Chair. All of the comments and what have been discussed in this hearing will be relayed to our chairperson, Madam Chair.
Senator Coco, pwede ba yung ganun? Paano ba yan?
Mahirap kasi ang eleksyon mismo hindi man pwede i-live stream din eh. kailangan there are really the nature of the activity kasi is it should be it's highly political. Siyempre people are interested, so dapat open talaga. So sayang yung mga in the works, mga ganun, at 60% na of the printing done, and then we're still probably bidding for the CCTV camera, yun ang problema. So kasi from the very start po sana aware na po yung COMELEC of the sensitivity of the activities, that people really need to be to have access, whether interested parties like candidates or those interested in our democratic processes. May mga taong ganun non-partisan, but they are interested in our democratic processes and procedures. So sayang, I mean, how long has COMELEC been in existence, Madam Chair? May mga na yata, half a century na rin. Alam na dapat nila po yan.
Ay, nako. Senator Coco, ba't ganon? 3 beses magpe-failure of bidding pag essential I button to safeguard PKIs, etc. Pero kapag MOA sa Rappler, mabilis pa sa alas 4. Joke lang. Sige, Senator Coco.
Ang narinig ko, sufficient I buttons daw ang nabili. Tama?
Wala nang kable.
Oh, yung kable. Yung iButton cannot be shared, but cannot the cable be shared?
They are shared po. Ay, sorry,
Oh,
Madam Chair. May I answer?
Yung 1:1 na iButton yata, di ba 1:1 po yun? Those who serve in the board in the precinct must have one iButton. So 1:1. But ang reason na narinig ko kasi kable, download cable.
Kaya nga, oo.
Common sense na tayo. If we want our elections to be successful, bawal ba mag-sharing ng kable? Hindi ko na naintindihan ito. Ano naman?
Kaya nga hindi. There are no kable at all kasi 3 times nag-failure of bidding.
At does COMELEC confirm that? No, there is no cable at all. But ma'am, meron kasing pilot na. Ang nangyari,
Di ba dati?
ang naintindihan ko ngayon, hindi na universal yung digital signature because selected areas na lang. Meaning to say, merong successful na may iButton at may kable na na-download niya. Merong successful areas, may areas na hindi. So, does the COMELEC confirm that? Medyo nalito na rin po ako eh.
Director Florolita, please. Nagpapanik po kami dito. Simple lang.
Yes, Madam Chair. Since 2021 po, in first quarter of 2021, we already have biddings for the network adapter. Ang tawag po kasi doon sa connection is the network adapter. That will connect the iButton reader and the iButton to the laptop. Pero because po of pandemic, yung mga supplier po, hindi sila nag-join during bidding. So we already had 3 failures of bidding na nga po. Actually po, because we cannot get the 2,000 lang naman po ang kailangan namin. Because we cannot get the 2,000, we decrease that into kahit nga po mga na lang, 1,000 and then naging 200 na nga lang po. But still po, hindi kami makabili because based on the supplier, they can only deliver on December. Tapos na po yung election. So
200 pieces and they can't deliver? Sure
Yes.
tayo?
they cannot deliver na raw.
Complicated yung kableng yan.
Specialized po kasi siya for iButton only. Hindi siya yung universal na adapter. What we have in COMELEC po is only 29 pieces. That's why po COMELEC decided to have na lang pilot test dun sa 29 na yon that can be shared by the municipalities of those areas. I will request na lang po yung COMELEC for a written report on that.
Yes, please. We'd like that in writing, please. Attorney Ivan, please.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. Well, first of all,
Parang kung ganyang network, kung ganyan lang network adapter, di ba, dapat lumipad sa China, humingi sa China, masya shopping yan sa grocery, miski sa ang kalat dyan. Okay, Attorney Ivan, please. Sorry. Don't resist.
well, sa report that will be submitted by COMELEC, perhaps we can give a deadline, no? Because the report might come after the elections and that will be
Okay, Attorney Ivan. Di naman siguro. Yes, Director Florolita, you're enjoined to urgently submit that.
any date particular, maybe by Monday or Tuesday.
Simple lang naman. Ano ba nangyari? Sino ba nag-bid at bakit kapalpakan? Siguro naman pwede mag-order sa China. Baka pala sa Shopee. Baka mahanap ko ba yan?
Secondly, Madam Chair, the PKI system of the ICT can actually be deployed directly to the VCM without using the iButtons.
Okay.
So it can be loaded
That's true.
directly.
Pwede naman direct. Well, yung iButton is just additional, di ba?
Then you can forgo using the iButton and have the teachers input their digital signature directly on the input screen of the VCM.
Ayun pala, so that it's no longer selective given that you only have 29 pieces of cable.
Yes, then it can be done in all because the iButton is just an extra hardware to load the digital signature. But if it's loaded directly to the VCM and the teachers can just key in directly through the input mechanism of the VCM, then that should suffice.
Any thoughts, Director Florita? You don't need to commit. This is possible, correct?
We have to look at it pa po because as of now we already have from Mindanao to Region 4 configured. Yun po kasing strategy on putting it in the system. That will be on the configuration. So malapit na po kaming matapos sa configuration. And everything is tested na.